FINA Artistic Virtual Challenge 2020. Youth Solo Female, ages 13 to 15. Athlete number 1, representing Canada, Nancy Leo. Athlete number 2, representing Australia, Zoe Bolis. Athlete number 3, representing Venezuela, Isel Marin. Athlete number 4, representing Slovenia, Karen Pasrel. Athlete number 5, representing Spain, Marisol Fari Gasset. Athlete number 6, representing Colombia, Sarah Victoria Bejarano. Athlete number 7, representing Israel, Ribikek Neta. Athlete number 8, representing Korea, Yoonseo Her. Athlete 9, representing United States of America, Audrey Kwan. Athlete number 10, representing Romania, Theodora Biolan. Athlete number 11, representing Iceland, Helena Eliasson. Athlete number 12, representing Italy, Peri Viutoria. Athlete number 13, representing Syria, Hala Muhana. Athlete number 14, representing Mexico, Maya Daniela Belmont Gonzalez. Athlete number 15, representing Morocco, Aya Nahib. Athlete number 16, representing Chile, Maria Gracia Unduraga. Athlete 17, representing Argentina, Sofia Migliazio. Athlete number 18, representing the Russian Federation, Elizaveta Roskova. Athlete number 19, representing Hungary, Sofia Sulkoy. Athlete number 20, representing South Africa, Anisha Lindur. Athlete 21, representing Great Britain, Evie Walker. Athlete number 22, representing Portugal, Carolina Lecce. Athlete number 23, representing Georgia, Maria Alaha Vitsi. Athlete number 24, representing Tunisia, Ben Abdifa Tulen. Athlete number 25, representing Curacao, Kira Vandenberg.
The first Canadian competing at the virtual challenge is a young swimmer from beautiful British Columbia. Nancy Liu has a goal of swimming at the most elite level with the best athletes in the world. Her coach tells us that Nancy can tell jokes in multiple languages and loves to laugh and have fun during her practice.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times. I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again.
The judges' scores.
But life is one big riddle.
Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Representing Australia, Zoe has competed internationally in 12 under events in Singapore and New Zealand, and competed in Slovakia in 2019 at the World Youth Championships. Along with aiming to go to the 2024 Olympics, Zoe wants to snorkel at the Great Barrier Reef.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Athlete Yaisel comes from Venezuela and has never represented her country before in any competition. She's very excited about being here today to get a real feel of what competing in a sport at the international level is like.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Karen has been swimming for 2 years and wants to compete as much as possible in the sport of artistic swimming for as long as possible. Her teammates have told us that she has lots of freckles and apparently is the swimmer on Team Slovenia with the fanciest bathing suits at each training session.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Marichelle has told us that her goal is to fight for a place on the national youth team to participate in every major junior competition this coming year. I like the word fight that she uses. It really highlights her competitive nature to be the best that she can be. Her bucket list includes being on the Spanish team at the Junior World Championships, in particular, being held in Canada in 2021.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Our next competitor, Sarah, represents Colombia, South America. Colombia has competed in the 2016 Olympics and had their best finish of 16th in the duet.
Karma's gonna get me, yeah, I know, but I'm not stopping, I can't go. My boyfriend's sleeping, he doesn't know. You twist your arms around me after each show, and if you said you want me more than just temporarily, I leave him in less than a heartbeat. And you'll see, I'm typically something people don't leave, but don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying I wanna keep ya, it's just after this tour I might want a little more, and it sucks that I'm not gonna see ya. But I won't say I want you to be my boyfriend, but okay. It was fun to pretend it one day. I hope we could do this again, cause oh babe, I think we could be good friends. Good friends. Good friends. Good friends, we could be.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score. I'm not saying I want to keep ya, it's just after this tour I might want a little more.
Netta has been swimming for 9 years, but admits that doing the butterfly is still an impossible task for her. She's sorry to say that no matter how hard she tries, it does not quite have the grace of the great Michael Phelps. Netta wants to swim for Israel at major international competitions in the coming years.
All the things I love, where they come that's what it
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
all the things I love, where they come and go, but what I need.
Our next athlete is a Korean who swims under the direction of an artistic swimmer who represented Korea at the 2012 Olympics. We have found out that she loves jelly beans and carries them around with her wherever she goes. Her goal is to be selected to the IOC as the athlete's representative one day.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Audrey has been swimming competitively for the past 2 years and loves to bake cakes. Her goal is to swim for the United States internationally for many more years to come and continue to perform her very best.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Our young swimmer from Romania has one of the most beautiful names, Teodora. Her goal is to swim for Romania at the international level for many more years to come. Teodora loves cooking healthy snacks and spending as much time outdoors in the nature.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Helena practices in a place called the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. A lot of new countries like Iceland have joined the Artistic Swimming Challenge, and the presence of so many different cultures can only enhance the diversity of the music and artistic impression for the sport.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Perry is our next athlete and comes from Italy. She has never competed internationally before, but she's excited and proud about representing her country. Her father made her promise to wear a pink sweatshirt during the competitions as a shout out to her family. Perry feels very lucky to have such a supportive family cheering her on.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
I would like to introduce Hala Muhana to the virtual challenge competing as a soloist. Syria loves to participate in events that brings the world of sport to their people. Hala is at her first artistic swimming competition, and we welcome and wish her well.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Maya is representing Mexico today in the girls 13 to 15 solo competition. Mexico has the second largest delegation of athletes with a total of 11 competitors who will be performing in every category. It's great to see one country be so supportive of the first virtual challenge in such a significant way.
He knows what to do. She lives in daydreams with me. She's the first one that I see, and I don't know why. I don't know who she is. He takes a boat out, imagines just sailing away, and not telling his mates. He knows what to do.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Representing Morocco today, and we are very happy to see you here. For those who do not know this, Morocco is only 8 miles from Europe and borders the northern coast of Africa, surrounded by 2 seas. Welcome to Aya at her first international competition.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Maria comes to us from Chile to perform on the 2020 FINA Virtual Challenge. Chile competed in the 2019 World Aquatics Championships in Guangzhou, placing 34th in the senior duet routine.
Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows. Said I'm gonna win, though the world might spin. Now I'm sitting here like I'm no one. It rains down on me. All the phone calls I'm ignoring. See, I'm a mess, just trying to guess my way through this. got a policy. Didn't bring me luck, just the honesty.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
From Chile, we now go to Argentina and introduce Sofia, who has been swimming for only 1 year. Sofia is called the savior to her team, as she always comes prepared with everything from extra gelatin to a sewing needle. Her motto is always be prepared.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Russia has sent us one athlete to compete in the 2020 FINA Virtual Challenge, and we are very excited to meet Elizaveta in the 13 to 15 solo category. Part of the Russian legacy is in the 2016 Olympics. Russia had 9 gold medals of a possible 10. It's now Elizaveta's time to journey in the sport and become a great soloist in the Russian tradition.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Like Russia, Hungary is only one competitor performing in the 2020 FINA Virtual Challenge. Please let me introduce Sofia to you. Sofia's favorite movie is Singin' in the Rain, which inspired her to take up artistic swimming, as obviously she loves dancing in the water.
I'm used to give all I have. I'm used to get nothing back. Wherever I go, it's the same. There's no excuses, no one to blame. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be guess I want to stay out of pain. But with you everything has changed, even though we both stay the same.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Anissa Lindor loves to swim and compete, but also loves to make dresses. Perhaps a future Olympian and fashion designer is in our midst today. Anissa is joined by two other competitors at this virtual challenge from South Africa. A fun fact about South Africa, the average age of the person is 27, compared to 38 in the United States, 40 in the United Kingdom, and 47 in Germany and Japan.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Evie Walker represents Great Britain today in this event. This is her first year in the solo events and considers her strong egg beater is why she always ends up in the goal when playing in water polo with her teammates. Aquatic sports ranked number 6 in Great Britain's top 10 list of favorite sports.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Carolina comes from Portugal and has been swimming for 2 years. She admits she has one particular habit that she loves to do. Carolina likes to train and flex with as many clothes on as possible. Maybe she knows something that the rest of us don't. Carolina has been swimming for 2 years but has high hopes of a future in the sport of artistic swimming.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
I would like to introduce you Maria from Georgia. Where is Georgia, you may ask? It's a beautiful country situated at the juncture of Western Asia and Eastern Europe. The leafy boulevards of the capital city, Tbilisi, I am told, reminds one of the boulevards of Paris.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
We welcome a competitor from Tunisia, Toulan, who is just getting into the sport of artistic swimming and loves it. As a matter of fact, Tunisia is known for having some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and they are never overcrowded apparently. We are proud and excited to see Tunisia competing today and hope to see her at many future competitions.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Ten athletes from Curacao have stepped up to be involved in this remarkably innovative competition. Our first entry from Curacao is Kyra Vanderberg. It is wonderful to meet you, Kyra, and hopefully this competition will inspire you to continue to compete in this great sport for many years to come.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score. This concludes the Youth Solo Female event aged 13 to 15. Thank you to all of our athletes competing, and congratulations to the top 3 for making the podium in this event. Welcome to the FINA Artistic Swimming Virtual Challenge 2020. This event, the Junior Solo Female. Representing Italy, Susanna Pedotti. Representing Great Britain, Rosie Rawlings. Representing Netherlands, Nortja Reinen. Representing South Africa, Shara Victor Mahara. Representing Argentina, Morena Paso. Representing Korea, Ji-hee Kim. Representing Mexico, Miranda Pareja Jimenez. Representing Austria, Hannah Kinga Bexy. Representing Australia, Nina Brown. Representing Uzbekistan, Anna Vaschenko. Representing Georgia, Anna Vasalia. Representing Switzerland, Ladina Limpuner. Representing Slovenia, Nika Sejak. Representing United States of America, Kiana Hunter. Representing Syria, Aymar Al-Mula Khalaf. Representing Curacao, Ana Maria Figueroa. Representing Canada, Chloe Massey. Representing Israel, Nicole Nashonov. Representing Portugal, Ana Barbara Costa.
Susanna is our first competitor in the junior solo event. Susanna has been swimming and competing for 3 years, scoring an 8.8 in a solo performance at the last Coleman Cup, which is a great mark for a junior athlete. Susanna usually travels with a pet turtle stuffed animal, which is her lucky charm.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Rosie Rawlings from Great Britain has been swimming since she was very young and she has not represented her country at too many international competitions as of yet. Rosie loves to play the electric guitar and comes to the competition today hoping to score well as she kicks off the 2021 competition season.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
The Netherlands introduces our next athlete to the FINA 2020 Virtual Challenge. The Netherlands has been represented in the sport of artistic swimming in 4 Olympic Games, their best effort coming in 1984, where they finished 4th overall in the solo and 5th in the duet.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Like most of our athletes competing today, Shira is looking to compete at the Summer Olympic Games and World Championships one day. She started to swim when she was 10 years old and has already competed at 1 FINA World Youth Championships.
De me prendre à ses bras, mes peurs de bas, je vois l'avion rose. Mais dis des mots dont tu es jeune, et ça me fait quelque chose.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Argentina has submitted 6 entries in today's competition across all event categories. Marina Basso is our next competitor today. Her coach says that Marina loves to laugh, but sometimes runs a little late for practice.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Sweden introduces Marfa Shashina as their junior soloist today. Like so many of the competitors, Marfa tells us she's been going crazy when not being able to get into the pool for such a long time due to the COVID. Hopefully, the time when our athletes can return to a normal practice for both dryland training as well as swim time in the water will be very soon.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Korea has a junior soloist by the name of Yi-hai Kim competing now. Korea is known for being a year-round sporting nation. They have staged 1 winter and 1 summer Olympics, which makes it one of the very few nations capable of doing that.
Doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna die in it all. And maybe I can, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. Make sure we don't let these feelings slide. Dive into you, dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense. Why think about you? It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
Doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it, and I should let
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Miranda Barrera Jimenez from Mexico is next up as a junior soloist. Mexico is a country which loves all sports and is a huge supporter of the Summer Olympics, having missed only one of the Summer Games since 1984.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Let me introduce Hannah Bekesi from Austria to our competition today, who tells me that she is addicted to Formula One race car driving. Her last mark of 77.3 at the last Junior World Championships shows that she is knocking on the door to moving into the scores to compete with the top soloists in the world.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Nina Brown grew up in Australia and trains with her mum, who is Russian. While Nina has not represented Australia internationally yet, we think this first FINA International Virtual Challenge will whet her appetite to continue to work hard and achieve her goal of representing Australia at the Olympics one day.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Anna Svitchenko is from Uzbekistan, who competes under its own flag when they joined the Olympic Games as an independent country in 1994 and placed 21st overall in total medals won at the 2016 Olympics. It is a well-known fact that when the athletes from Uzbekistan show up to compete, they mean business.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Our next competitor is Anna from Georgia, who has been swimming for 6 years as a competitor in artistic swimming. There is a famous saying in Georgia, which is, and I quote, "A guest is a gift from God." Georgians put a lot of emphasis on hospitality and with a warm reception to visitors who visit this gorgeous country.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Ladina from Switzerland, a country of 8.5 million people, wants to represent her country at a World Championships. Her best competitive score of 8.33 in figures at the Coleman Cup in 2018 indicates that this young athlete is on the road to achieving this goal.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Our next competitor comes from Slovenia, which is part of Yugoslavia for most of the 20th century. Here's a fun fact. What do they call people from Slovenia? The Slovenes, are also known as Slovenians, are taught a variety of foreign languages in school, including German, English, Italian, French, and Spanish. That's quite a list.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Today, young women like Kiana Hunter, who is a soloist in the junior event, recently moved to California from Seattle to compete with the national team. There's no doubt that Kiana is a serious competitor and is going after her dream of representing the USA one day at an Olympic Games.
You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger. All willing and able to do what you want. You think I'm a thinker, but I'm just a singer. All messy and pretty, just making believe. Boy, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Down to obscurity, don't let me ever be this alone. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up, you know.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
We welcome Imar from Syria today to the first FINA Virtual Challenge. All of us look forward to seeing her and her fellow swimmers from Syria at many of the upcoming competitions in the years to come.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Curacao has one of the largest number of entries in the 2020 FINA Virtual Challenge. Ana Maria Figueroa is our competitor representing Curacao in the junior solo category and has been competing for 8 years and wants to compete at the Pan American Games and win a medal.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
While many consider Canada a winter nation with a love for hockey that rivals those countries who love soccer, Canada has found summer athletes, like Chloe Massey, who is competing in the junior category today, to love artistic swimming. Chloe represented her province at the Canada Winter Games in 2019 and has set her sights on representing Canada at the 2021 Junior Worlds competition.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Nicole from Israel is the junior soloist for our competition today. She, along with 7 other Israelis, are here to represent their country. One highlight for Israel was at the last World Championships when the Israeli women swam an extraordinary technical routine. I'm sure that performance inspired a lot of young swimmers like Nicole.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score.
Our last competitor today in the girls solo category is Ana Barbara Costa from Portugal. The sport of artistic swimming is growing in popularity around the world, and it's nice to see the competition from Portugal. It's very exciting to introduce the sport to new countries like Syria and Iceland, who are also competing here for the first time.
The judges' scores. Judges' scores for elements. Judges' scores for artistic impression. The total routine score. This concludes the Junior Solo Female event. Thank you to all of our athletes competing, and congratulations to the top 3 for making the podium in this event.